Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Mass Effect 3. Alright, so let's jump straight into things. I think, okay, so we're done with the Citadel. Let's go ahead and leave the orbit. And what we'll do is we're going to scoot our way over to the mass relay. And I think we're going to go ahead and go to the Krogan DMZ. We've got some Turian survivors. We've got some Cerberus presence as well. And I feel like there's also something else that we need to collect somewhere in this area, but we will get to that when we get to that. So, first things first, let's see. Can we scan anything here? I do not know if there's anything worth noting, but we're going to go ahead and give it a check. There should be... Oh, actually, you know what? We should probably go ahead and search the other systems. So, what have we got? We have Dranak and Nith. We've got full tank of fuel, so I suppose we may as well go ahead and we'll head over to the furthest one first and see if there's anything that we can find. And then from there, I guess we'll go ahead and check out the other one. Oh, okay. And apparently, Reapers are around. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll pick up those units of fuel. And then, let's see, that's 100% of our assets. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll scoot to the other. At least it works for all our, yeah, trying to find everything. 100% completion is good. And it refueled us, which is nice. But you know what, since... Oh, hang on a second. So we have a door. That's a lot of funny moons and whatnot. Let's go ahead and we'll drop a ping here.
Signal confirmed.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, so the Reapers are definitely around. Hang on, let's see what we find here. So, large thingamajiggy, we're gonna scan... Okay, so apparently there was an event of something. Okay, well either way, let's go ahead and see what we can find. And we'll see if this is all that we are after. Okay, so we have Shadow Broker Wet Squad. Fantastic, cool. That is good, though that's 50% finished. Let's go ahead and I guess we'll ping whatever is here. Oh, okay, hang on a second. We're about to have the Reapers. So there we go. Let's go ahead and quickly switch back to the controller because I feel like we're going to need some fairly quick move. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else up over here? Not that I can see, but we'll try and scan near the Reapers. Just that way, if there is anything, we can... Aha, there it is. Alright. And a little bit of extra fuel. Oh, and yeah, that'll do perfectly. So quick, let's get on out of here.
Reapers eluded.
Alright, and now we can make our way back to the main system. Alright, now you know what? I don't think we have to worry about the Reapers in here specifically because there's a main mission. I feel like wherever there's a main mission, they give you a little bit of grace. Otherwise, it could get a little bit difficult to access said missions. So we're going to abuse the generosity of the Reapers. And we're going to try and see if there's anything worth noting. Alright, but that is everything. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll land on... let's see, extract Turian survivors. Yes, that is what we are here for. Let's go ahead and land. So what have we got? Cerberus presence. So, scarred by the bombardment, craters, radioactive rubble, and choking ash, salt flats, and alkaline seas, Tachanka can barely support life. Thousands of years ago, life grew in fierce abundance under the F-class star Aralak? Yeah. Tree analogues grew thick in jungles and their roots growing out of shallow, silty seas. Life fed upon life in an evolutionary crucible. This world died in nuclear firestorms after the Krogan split the atom. A little ice age of nuclear winter killed off much of the remaining plant life. In recent centuries, many Krogan have returned to their homeworld. Their reduced albedo has caused global temperatures to rise. In order to maintain livable temperatures, a vast shroud was assembled at the L1 Lagrange point. It is maintained by the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission, which is based on orbiting battle stations. Alright, basically don't land, threatened by clan warfare, and... Oh, the ecology of Tuchanka is deadly. Nearly every native species engages in some predatory behavior. Even the remaining vegetation is carnivorous. Travel beyond guarded areas is strongly discouraged. 2.1 billion population. Alright, well, so there's that Cerberus attack, but I think we'll go ahead and we will find these survivors first. So I'll go ahead and put that controller away. And we'll go ahead and land. Alright, so that will be good enough. Hang on a second. Maybe, hang on a second. Should be able to left click. What's going on? Okay, hang on a second. We'll see if that works. Alright, maybe it was having a bit of a bug thanks to, you know, trying to pick up multiple inputs. Alright, so let's see. Who do we want to bring along? I'm thinking James could be a good call. He does have incendiary ammo. We know that Krogan cannot regenerate when on fire. Pretty good against armor and things. Let's go ahead and bring him. And then... do we go for Liara? Warp ammo. That could also be good against armor. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll bring along Liara. That should be perfectly good. Alright, so we'll probably have some points to spend. I think there's been a level up or two for a bit. So we do have a new assault rifle. We did collect one recently. Back on the Citadel, the Striker assault rifle. This thing basically is kind of a grenade launcher from my understanding. But we're going to go ahead and see what we can do. We'll bring... what do we do? Damage, armor piercing. Capacity is not amazing. Weight reduction. You know what? Maybe we go for a little bit of weight reduction. This thing is ridiculously hefty. And then... let's go for... maybe some capacity? Actually, you know what? Let's go with... oh, hang on a second. What is this? Oh, the space is occupied. Oh, okay. So we can either have the assault piercing mod or the... ah, that's nifty. Okay, so... it goes on the end of the barrel, it seems. Okay, so... yeah, alright. Well, we can't do both. That means I guess we'll go for... actually, what do I prefer? You know, we'll go for the weight reduction. Hang on a second. We'll go ahead and we'll quickly change that. Alright, and then over here, I suppose then if that's the case, let's go with the... let's just go with the extra magazine. That should be fun. We'll go ahead and we'll play around with that new toy. We did have the Kishok harpoon gun, which was pretty nifty. That thing is a beastly thing. That said, though, I think we'll try out the M13 Raptor. Why not? Our weight is going to be hefty, though. Ooh, I don't know. Do we necessarily want to take that with us right now? Actually, hang on a sec. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll bring the Raptor. We'll go ahead and we'll throw on the accuracy could be nice. Oh, look, we'll keep the armor piercing, I think. That's decent. And then... maybe what we do... oh, okay, so depending on the weapon, it actually changes around what can be combined. Okay, well, you know, let's go with the... let's go with the ultra... no, the ultra light doesn't really make a difference. Let's boost up the damage. It doesn't look like it's doing a huge amount at the moment. That'll be fine. We'll go ahead and pick that up. That does put us at 130% weight. We have our super cool pistol, which I love. We'll go ahead and maintain that for now. Do we want to go ahead and maybe drop off those extra magazines? I don't know if that's providing us a huge benefit. Let's see. Biotic power. Oh, we can drop the weight. You know what? It's probably not terrible. Yeah, that brings us back down to minus 84. I suppose with these 3 weapons, we should be fairly happy. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the armor piercing. We don't need that. We'll go ahead and we'll go for... magazine. Okay, never mind. Interesting. Maybe we go for accuracy? Yeah, let's make that thing a little bit more accurate. We'll give that a try. You know, we'll play around with some of our new modifications. So, let's see. Yeah, 2 new weapons and 1 old trusty sidearm. That should be good. As for our friends here, let's go ahead and we'll throw... Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and give you... Yeah, let's keep you with the Avenger. We'll go ahead and we'll upgrade yours a little bit further. Maybe the extra... Actually, we don't need... Let's go with the recoil system. That should be good. Keep him a little bit more accurate. And then, do we maintain the Eviscerator? I think so. I think that'll... Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, no, we definitely will. We'll maintain the Eviscerator. Alright, oops. That'll do. And then Liara, what about you? You have the Shuriken. We'll go ahead and we'll give you something else, because again, it's not like... Wait. Oh, yeah, power damage. That'll be good. And then let's also go with high caliber barrel. Again, it's not like the weight reduction or anything like that makes a difference. Recoil system could be good too. Yeah, you know what? We'll give... we'll go with the damage. I think that'll be sufficient. Alright, and then she can keep the fairly standard heavy pistol. That should be good. Alright, let's go ahead and try out some of our new stuff. We're not going to go ahead and use any of our points. We will give Liara some better warp ammo. So let's see. Damage for health and armor, barriers or squad mates. Look, you know what? Squad mate's probably not a terrible thing, but I think we'll just go ahead and give it an overall buff. We'll then go, let's see, capacity or headshots. We'll go with headshots. I don't think they have ammunition issues being, not being a player character. And then as for James, what have we got? Oh man, he's got a lot of health and shields. Well, you know what? I guess we'll go ahead and we'll boost up his armor as these things. 6%. You know what? That's actually not that crazy. Health and armor damage bonuses. You know what? I actually think with him, maybe squad ammo is the better call. That's not a huge increase. Yeah, let's just go ahead and give that to the squad. You never know. That could be useful in the future. We'll leave that be. Alright, so that is everything. Let's roll. Let's see if we can find and save some Turians.
This crash site's a nightmare. Edie, try to raise Lieutenant Victus. Yes, ma'am.
Your dad becomes Primarch and sends you on a secret op? That's pressure.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, ma'am. The Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
Alright, set her down. Let's save this platoon. Edie, did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position. Got it.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
Alright, well,
The level of destruction is rather amazing.
At least flares and things still work. Alright, let's go ahead and make sure that ammunition is already equipped. We'll go ahead and just make sure that everything is all sorted. Not that I'm expecting too much trouble, but, you know, better to be safe than sorry. Alright, and let's go
Shepard,
ahead.
any idea what these Turians were here to do?
Whatever the hell it is, I bet it's good.
Alright, so there he is.
See him?
Kill them quickly so they don't call reinforcements.
Alright then, well I guess if that's what they want, let's go ahead and throw a singularity, and you know what, I might as well throw a grenade. There we go, that'll work nicely. Ooh, salvage.
A downed escape pod.
Survived the crash just in time for a harvester to take him out.
Died in the explosion.
Or dragged out and chewed on by husks.
That's a rough way to go. Alright, so the M9 Tempest, I think we'll continue for now. It won't have any mods. We'll leave that be for now. But we'll keep that in mind.
Eyes up.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy. There's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Then surprise is on our side.
Exactly. Let's go.
So far, so good. Can we go ahead and do an assassination? Ah, of course. Buddy, I had not planned that being the case. Alright, you're sorted. I guess it's kind of like a weird shotgun. Wow, it's got some punch to it. Oh, we got some incoming stuff. Oh, let's go ahead and... Alright, let's try and... oh wait, you don't have warp ammo? Alright, that's annoying, but it is what it is. You throw some warp, and let's throw some grenades. Can we pull singularity over there? Yeah, that thing can fly. Alright.
Thank you.
Don't stop for us. We'll head for the main crash site.
There's another pod ahead.
Alright, there's another pod ahead. I guess that's up here.
Yeah. Not one left behind.
Hang on a second. Let's quickly go ahead and grab that ammo. This thing does not have a huge amount of it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan, but we'll see how it plays out. Ooh, sniper rifle spare ammo. That'll do nicely. Actually, we might even want to switch over.
Keep moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
Damn, losing men is hard enough. But when everybody expects you to be like your big-time old man, that's gotta be rough.
Children shouldn't be burdened with the successes of their parents any more than their failings.
Tell that to my old man.
Ooh, what have we got here? Alright. Change ladder. So that's a new... So the striker assault... What kind of information have we got about this thing? Kind of looks like a beam weapon? Looks very similar to the particle rifle. You know what? Look, I'm actually not really hugely bought and sold on this thing. Maybe we go ahead and we just... Actually, no. We'll cancel that. We will continue. Let's see about that new SMG though. So it's pretty solid in comparison. But I think for now we'll just let things be. Alright. That'll be fun. We got a new weapon, that's the main thing. Ooh, SMG ultralight materials. That'll be greatly appreciated. Alright, let's just run with this for a little bit longer and we'll see how it plays out. Alright, well I guess we'll take the med kit. Anything back over here? No. Yeah, a second.
They don't see us.
Follow my lead.
Follow my lead. Yeah, we know that they do not do that now, don't we? Oh, there they go. Alright. It's kind of like an assault shotgun, really.
Heads up! Harvester incoming!
Alright, hang on a second. We're going to have to deal with this thing. Oh.
Shepard, another harvester!
Alright, let's go ahead and see what we can do. You know what? Let's throw a grenade and some warp. Oh, of course, I have no longer got my ammunition, do I? Alright. Oh, and we actually kept an SMG. I wasn't planning on doing that. Alright, well, you know what? That is what it is. Yeah, look, I think what we might do is let's maybe go with this thing for a second. Alright, come on. All of the ammunition if we can. Okay, well, we got it. Alright, they can keep on fleeing. Let's see if we
Saved
can
all the
find...
Turians, it feels good. This way.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Alright, and of course, because as I said before, we have now...
Over here.
Stopped things. Yep, hang on a second. Oh, and Liara. Okay, you're blocked. Alright. We'll see what's over here then. Alright, saving content. Come on. Can we go? There we go. Warp ammo. That would have been nice.
Repeat, do you read?
Shepard here, what's your status?
We're in deep. Commander, what's your ETA?
Hang tight, we're on our way.
Alright, let's jump down. More goodies.
Arctic, how's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this. Court-martial or hanging?
As a commander, how do you live this down?
When we find him, we'll ask.
More incoming husk!
Come in.
Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood.
Looks like we're not going to get that harvester.
There's the
let's
harvester.
reload.
It's retreating!
I feel like killing that would have been nice if we could have got that nice and quickly. Alright, what else have we got back there? Oh, is that the same one? That does not feel very useful. Hang on. Let's maybe switch back to this and we'll use... Oh, we can't even throw anything that far. Okay, hang on. Let's just blink as many shots down range as we possibly can. Hey, okay. That's much nicer. Alright. Now we can deal with whatever sits in front of us. Oh. Move on up if you're smart. Oh no, okay, fine. Be an annoyance.
Okay, let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
Here's where politics pisses me off. Wouldn't the Krogan want to blow these Reapers the hell off their own planet?
I need these guys working together. Better not to complicate things.
Alright. That's a good sign. My kids never need those. Alright. Alright, sniper rifle, extended barrel. Let's see. Oh, we're definitely dealing with a firefight here. You know what? Maybe let's switch to the other rifle.
All right, let's move!
Right behind you!
Not one more soldier dies here today!
There we go. Got you. Oh, we got a broody boy. Alright. let's see. What can we throw in his direction? You know what? Let's throw Carnage over there. Gonna quickly try and... Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, fine. Let's just go ahead and start lobbing some grenades and maybe a warp. There we go. That'll do. Bye-bye. And what have we got left? Just a couple of marauders. No healing for you if we can avoid it.
Here comes another one of those bad boys!
Oh, another harvester? Oh, you know what? It's already weakened. That is actually very helpful. We can just go ahead and waste a ton of ammunition here. I don't know if we're going to get... Oh no, we got it. Alright, let's quickly search for thermal clips. I'm definitely not minding this sniper rifle. It's a little light on the damage for me personally, but at the same time too, it is pretty good. I like the magazine size and we are fairly effective with it. Alright, we'll just have to see how well it holds. Alright, how are we doing with the troops?
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up. Stand down, soldier. These men are dead because of him. I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. And my men paid the price.
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it, and so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is, we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Why would I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now? It doesn't make sense.
Decisions like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now, I'm all I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And
that's all. Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Good. Then you can put your knife away.
the cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
You're usually full of ideas, Morden. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infections strained from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne, unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Those were desperate times.
Yes, but useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
You clever little piejack. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morden.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Okay, well, I guess we better quickly check with Anderson, but I'm thinking we should probably go ahead and deactivate that bomb because, I don't know, I feel like Cerberus being human, I don't know, something from the old, what do you call it, Human Turian First Contact War. If they've got one of those original warheads or something like that, it could definitely be Turian, and, well, that could cause us some huge issues with the alliances. So I think it's best that we focus on that. But let's talk to Anderson before we head back down to the ground.
Shepard, so I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers and we can all come up for air?
Not quite. There've been a few complications.
Aren't there always? Hackett filled me in on the Crucible. Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
I'm just glad I could take care of one of them for you. I gather you and Kaylee Sanders were close?
I owe you for that one, Shepard. Kaylee and I met almost 20 years ago. We even had a run-in with Saren in his early days. She and I were... more than close.
She misses you.
I miss her. End of the world has a way of reminding you what you forgot to do. Maybe when the war's over, Kaylee and I will do something about that.
You'll see her soon.
I can hope. But you've got a bigger problem right now. Like a galaxy full of scared bureaucrats.
It's what you hired me to do.
Mostly you were hired to kill Reapers. I hope you haven't been sidetracked by all the politics.
Nothing I can't handle. What about you? What's happening on Earth?
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say a lot of cities around the world have stopped checking in.
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for, but everyone else? I don't think the shock's worn off yet.
Are you safe?
That changes by the hour. I caught a shuttle evac out of Vancouver, and now we're running from foxhole to foxhole just trying to stay alive.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. Right now, all we can do is organize the resistance at a local level. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
I don't know how we'll win this yet, but we will. Even if it kills me.
Well, you've already died once, and that didn't slow you down. But let's not tempt fate. Keep yourself safe, Shepard.
You too, sir.
We'll talk again soon. Anderson out.
Alright, so let's see, what else have we picked up? So we got that the Shadow Broker wet squad. That's good for our assets, and I think that's about all, yeah. Alright, well, it's good to hear that Anderson is still up and running. But yeah, things could get a little questionable, I think. So, you know what? I think what we'll do is...
War's over. Hope we find every race that sat back while we bled and get some payback.
Yeah, that's a great plan.
Commander, Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the planet.
Okay, we've been asked to pick up a new job as well. Alright, so do we have any other emails while we're here? No, we don't. But you know what? I'm thinking if we're going to have a bomb to defuse, that might take us a little bit of time. So we might come back to that tomorrow, but we'll jump straight in with that. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.